We're gonna join the gym today, which is just right behind us over here. But we're waiting to register, so it's gonna take a while. I don't know if the mic could catch my voice from here. But yeah, hopefully all goes well. And the reason why we chose this gym is because it's really cheap. It's just, how much? How much is the gym? It's just 28 yuan for 1 month. So yeah, we're just gonna try to gym out and see if it would work for us. I'm on this movable chair right now. And while we're waiting, we're watching this cool ass competition. I don't know if it had spread throughout the world yet, but it's like a China version of Dota, but also a more simplified version. So yeah, right now they're having a competition. And Wilson is staring at it. Wilson's my new gym partner. So right now we're in this restaurant because we're still waiting on registering our food.
Register your own food?
Oh wait! registering our gym membership card, but apparently we got hungry and bored of waiting, so we decided to come to this cool ass burger place. And yeah, all is going well, I guess.
You want to try
Look
first?
at the food! Of course I want to try first. So what are you having, Wilson? What's yours?
Black pepper. No, cheese.
Cheese?
Cheese beef.
Cheese beef. I'm having kimchi burger. Why is it not focusing? Oh, okay, there. That's my kimchi burger.
Just panini
The size
bread.
looks legit. And this is my lemon soda. Sniffing on his food. Disgusting. Hey, your food is just right next to my food. For some reason, I just really love kimchi. I don't know if it's the taste or the texture of it. So my burger is like a pork burger with kimchi on it, even if I prefer beef. I love beef steak, so yeah. I just gobbled up my burger real fast, and the review is it's really good. For some reason, I really like kimchi. And this lemon soda is just awesome. Do you want to give a review on your burger, Wilson? No? Fine. He's camera shy. Wilson is one of my group mates in the, how do you call that? In our mini team. He's also an international student. So yeah, we hang out a lot. Hey guys, so welcome back to the humble abode of my room, because I swear I tried to film a review about my past 2 rotations when I was applying for my gym membership card, but apparently the sound quality is just very sad. So something really important like this, I feel like it should be, you know, the quality of the video plus the sound should be really good. So yeah, here I am again today, so let's get started. So during the past 2 weeks of this rotation, it was all about pediatrics, and I've been to 2 sub-departments within the pediatrics. The first one is hematology and the second one is nephrology. So let's start with hematology. So in hematology, the diseases aren't as kind, and mostly it's within the base of being cancerous, and kids have to undergo chemotherapy. So the kid's condition their whole body presentation is already very, very sad for me to look at, because most kids, they would have this certain characteristic where, they have to shave off their hairs. I really love kids, so yeah, it wasn't as fun or exciting for me. And as for the procedures that we all had to undergo, is how to do bone marrow aspiration and doing a lumbar puncture. And doing this procedure on kids is just terrible, because they would be crying and moving. They don't really understand what's going on and what's the significance of doing all these tests. And families would come in, with different types of emotion running. Some would be so angry, some would be so sad for their kids, and the whole thing was just so sad for me. So yeah, unlike my gynecology department, at least the patients are an adult, so they understand why I need to do all that. But kids, they're just kids, so yeah, it wasn't really that appealing to me, this whole hematology department. But the teacher was great. They gave us lots and lots of opportunities. They'd be really initiative, and they want us to try this and that. So yeah, it was good in the educational department, but in my psychological aspect, I was really down. So yeah, that is probably like the conclusion of my hematology. And the schedules weren't as gruesome. We could reach at the hospital around 9, and we would be going home by 5:30. So yeah, I think the schedule here wasn't that bad. So now let's talk about nephrology. So nephrology, schedule-wise, I think it is very, very relaxing, because but they require us to have thumbprints in it. So we have to be there early and put our thumbprint on at 8:30. Then we have another thumbprint at 5:30 before leaving the hospital. But as schedule-wise and job-wise, I think it's the most relaxing one upon all the pediatrics I've ever gone to. Most of our patients are inpatient patients, so we have to go in and do rounds and check on their test results, and monitor their progress with the diseases and medication that we have given them. So yeah, the job wasn't really that interesting, because yeah, you just go for rounds to check on results, make more tests. However, there were 2 cases that really caught my attention. Our first one was a kid who has a Cushing syndrome, and his signs were very, very typical. So you could see this kid, he had really big moon phases and all those striations and stuff. So I've never seen one that was through the book. So it was exciting to see him. And I feel like having this exposure is really a great experience, because when I see one again in the future, I'd be like, oh, I've seen you, I know what's your diagnosis and stuff like that. So yeah, that was my first interesting case. And another case that caught my attention is when a kid had ingested a herbicide. So I am not certain with the whole family member history, or how the kid was able to ingest it, because that wasn't my group's patient. So this 13-year-old boy, you could hear the sound of the ambulance siren, because I live that close to the hospital. So this 13-year-old kid ingested a paraquat, which is like an alternative for diquat, and it's a herbicide. And the parents rushed the kid to the hospital, but unfortunately, the doctors weren't able to do anything, because in cases like this, the prognosis is based on how much your lung had undergone fibrosis. And this kid, it was really extensive when we looked at the x-ray results. So this kid eventually passed away like a day after he was admitted to the hospital. So it was a really shocking case, and even if it wasn't my group's patient, it was still very sad to see, you know, a patient pass away. I've never had experienced it like this. This is just some secondhand thing, so I don't know how am I gonna actually react if it's actually one of my own patients. So yeah, that is something I had to think about in the future, and hopefully I can manage through it. So yeah, that is something I am not looking forward to, but it's a job. So my next department is going to be the ophthalmology department, and I have heard great things about it from like previous students who have already rotated there. So I'm really excited right now, and I have to catch up on some reading in ophthalmology, you know, diseases, how to manage it, blah blah blah. But I am totally looking forward to it. So the last thing I want to talk about is the fact that how amazing you guys are to me. Our family in YouTube now is growing, and I am just so excited and so grateful that you guys have tuned in, and throughout this YouTube channel community thing, you guys have been also friendly to me. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart right here, and I would continue to make videos and try my best to share this whole becoming a doctor pathway, road, journey, and you know, I would try to make it as transparent. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. So if you guys enjoy my video, please hit the subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. And please like it, please share it to anybody who wants to know how being a doctor, intern doctor is like. I'm not a fully pledged doctor yet, so yeah. And as usual, study hard and stay motivated, guys. And I would see you in my next video. Bye!